do not post your referral code in the comment section below, otherwise you will become this cat. Hey guys, jaybo785 here. We're going to be talking about the new Labrith event and how it's going to really dramatically affect a lot of the prices of some of the most popular cars that are out right now. So if you're lucky enough to be one of my subscribers or viewers, you're going to hopefully benefit from this. Now, I don't want to talk about a lot of the key mechanics of the event yet because I just started to play it, and honestly, there's not a lot of information up on Wiki yet, and there's still a lot of mystery behind this event, but we are going to talk about some of the wars that are out, okay? So the first thing that I want to get to is the Mini Devil Queen. This card is now officially out. It is called the Devil Princess, okay? Now, under Wiki's description, this card supposedly gives a 20% skill boost. So much like the Devil Queen, which gives a 50% skill boost, okay? Or 100% skill boost when two of them are used, this Mini Devil Queen, or also known as Devil Princess, is going to dramatically affect the price of the Devil Queen. And guys, it already has. Now, I sold mine for 74 or 75 HP when I got one of these from a silver coin pack, which was honestly pretty cheap on my end because they're going for about 84 HP per. You can pick these up on the Bazaar system for as little as 50 HP per now. Mini Devil Queen, I don't know why. I guess just because it's new and maybe people don't really know what it's used for yet. People are asking for SR cards and SSR cards and fully evolved HR, so SR FF forms for this card, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me since it's basically, you know, not as good as the Devil Queen. I guess just since it was released and not a lot of people know what it does. Now, guys, this card is supposed to give a 20% skill boost. Will it? I don't know for sure yet because I haven't gotten one yet. Unfortunately, a lot of the Japanese and American cards are being nerfed, so take this with a grain of salt. But it could be a really good investment. And my personal recommendation is if you have a bunch of Devil Queens stashed back, go ahead and dump them now because the Mini Devil Queen is going to dramatically affect that price. Now, is that saying that those cards are going to be null and void and completely cheap and that Skilled High Normal is going to be null and void and almost worthless? No. These cards are still going to be in very high demand, and because of that, they're going to maintain a pretty good value, but they are going to affect each other since there are more choices out there now. And as you can see, guys, get on Wiki. A lot of these cards have not been released yet on Wiki's site. They're not even under the skill event part yet. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in just one second. I do want to talk about some of the cards that are going to be released from the flower packs. And guys, keep this in mind too, okay? Usually on any of these events, people go way too crazy at the very beginning to try to keep top ranks. And during the last 2-3 days, they release a monster boss, okay? And pretty much unless you go after those monster bosses, you've just wasted all your HP and all your cure water on all those other events. So pace yourself. Continue to try to get a decent position, but really save your HP during those last events. Right now, there's blue flowers and there's silver flowers out, and there will probably be red flowers, gold flowers, green flowers, just like there have been with bells or tears or blah, blah, blah. Now, one of the ultimate prizes is, however you would enunciate this Kungyue lady from the Man Pack. It's an SSR Legend card. It's a massive boost to man, attack, and defense. Going off on a different tangent, guys, I have been reading your feedback. There was a lot of emails that I gotten that I didn't respond to because YouTube's changed the way around their site is managed. I do apologize for my late responses on there. I got on there yesterday, answered about 20 emails. One big thing that you guys have been saying is I do just focus on man cards. I need to focus on gods and demon cards. And you all are 100% right. And it's something that I'm trying to incorporate into my videos. So that's something that I'm going to try to do as my viewers better for you. And thank you for your feedback on that because something like that is invaluable. So, anyways, this card is, there's like 50 different versions of this man card now. There's Alice, there's blah, 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 there's this one. You know, there's Master Summoning Mimi. You know, this one is actually a little bit weaker. I think Alice is 22,000. This one is 20,500. It's competitive, 19,000 defense. Summoner Mimi is 22,000 defense. Gina Arc is 27 excuse me, 20,700 defense, I think for like a 4.6 or a 5.7. So this card is good, and I would like to have this card, but there are better versions of it out there now. So don't go crazy ass buck wild trying to get this card thinking that you're going to make a lot of HP off of it. It's still a good card. I think it's, you know, probably 300, 400 HP right now, but there's something better out there now. This is one of the higher God cards that you can get. It's a Kistignol, great boost to attack all. So it's kind of like a Griffin Rider or a Dark General version of this, of the God card, excuse me. 4.7 is 21,000. Defense sucks, but, you know, it's decent. This is a card that I could definitely see going into God decks. That's an SSR compared to Legend cards, which means that it is going to be easier to get that skill level up. Being only a 10% boost out there, though, there's probably something better that you could put in this deck. But if this card goes for a decent price, I'd definitely pick it up. This is something that people have been really worried about. There were a bunch of people in my order, which, guys, I did change orders. I was in House of Gods. We had a new leader that changed it to Life After Death, and I am now in a new order. I wish all my old order teammates nothing but the very best. There were some great people in there. It was just time for me to change, time for me to leave, and time for me to try something new. Nothing against that order personally. So again, just a shout out to them. Best of luck to you guys. I wish nothing but the best and good things for you. Good things for you, excuse me. So, this is a card that a lot of my new order teammates are running, which was Hedeki, or however you would enunciate that. It's a great boost to Demon's attack, which is 15%. Being an SSR, it's easier to get that card's level up than a lot of Demon cards. It's expensive. This is like one of the most expensive SR cards in the game, and especially SSR cards. I don't want to give you guys a price estimate, but you can get on the bazaar. But this card is being released from those new flower packs, and because of that, you're going to see a drop in this card's price. Probably more so than what's necessary, but what a lot of people are doing now are they're dumping this card, and they're going to buy it back in a couple weeks before the price starts to go back up again. And that's what I'd recommend that you do. As you can see, 4.7, 20,000 attack, that's really good actually. And 8.15, 20,600. Honestly, I wouldn't go for just the extra 700 points worth of damage. I just run a 4.7. But guys, those are just a couple of cards that I wanted to pick out. Talking about the mechanics of the game real quick, one thing that they actually added was an AP bar, which takes a while to restore. It's faster than a normal HP. You only have 6 points. You use at least 1 point every time you attack. They got this new maze powder. From what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, please, is when you run out of your AP, you can use a holy powder, and that restores your 6 AP. So basically what they've done is people that were pure attack decks, this AP limits them to a maximum of 6 attacks, or 1 super attack, which is used as all your AP points at once, okay? So you still use your attack points along with an AP point, but it's a way to limit how many times you can attack. So what does that mean to you? It basically means that those event cards are unfortunately better. Because you can only attack 6 times maximum per HP, then those event cards are going to become more worthwhile. So that being said, if you're thinking about doing really good in this event, I would still wait until those master bosses come out, because they usually release an event card for that. If that master boss event card has not only an event effect, but also a normal good effect, which to give you an example, there's cards that attack both man and demons, or man and gods defense, or boost a man, god, demons effect, okay? Then I would consider buying that card if you want to do really well in this event, especially since Devil Princess is out. And another thing, guys, is I think at 500,000 berry points, you get a Devil Princess. And then at 2,500,000 points, which is the top point prize, then you get a Devil Queen. Okay, so if you're planning on spending a lot of HP on this event, this is one of the better events I've seen. And taking a look at the individual awards, if, and only if, these SR cards are halfway decent, which, guys, unfortunately, there is not any information up yet on the Helvera, or the, I'm just going to say Atlanta, okay? Which this is a man card, I know, and I think that this is a demon card. if those SR cards are decent, then this could actually be one of the few events that's worth spending some HP on. I know that you get like 2 or 3 of these and 2 or 3 of these for taking the top 10,000 or 3,000 events, which is usually where I place. And of course, guys, you start getting really good stuff after that, but it's damn near impossible to place above that. Elven Queen, which is one of the top ranked cards, massive boost to God's attack and defense, which is always really good to have. But that being said, I think that you usually get these from just getting to Wave 100. Like a lot of the cards in the past, like Maria from the Christmas event, those cards suck, unfortunately, okay? That being said, there are certain cards that are halfway decent. Master Thief Lupin is one of the few exemptions of that. It is an SSR card, one is evoed. Its attack is only about 15,800, which is really low, but I think it's a great boost to all cards, and it's a man card, which there weren't at that time a lot of cards that did that for the man card realm that weren't super expensive. So that's around a 10% boost. At the time, I think Claymore Maids were still running 40, 50, 60 HP per. Griffin Riders were even more expensive. Archers were really expensive too. So at the time, it was a decent card, and it's one of the few SSR cards that has held its value over time. So, going off of that tangent, if these two SR cards are decent, have decent stats, and a decent skill, and I'm not talking, you know, what you're going to only get out of Legend card packs, guys. I'm talking just good enough to put in something in your 4th, 5th slot. Then this might be one of the few events that's worth spending HP on. So guys, I hope this video has helped you. Like I always say, if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please post them in the comment section below. And if this video has helped you at all, and if you're a new player planning on joining, or have an extra device laying around, please use my referral code RUM26800. Gets you a free rare card and some rubies, and does the same for me. Guys, this is jaybo785 signing off. Have a great day.